podcaster and historian Dan Snow, and I'd like to welcome you to the Royal Mint. Every British coin in use today, including this one, has been made here at the Royal Mint. This is the home of official UK coin production, as well as Royal Mint commemorative coins, bullion and medals. Soon you'll see circulation coin production for yourselves on the factory tour. After today, I bet you will never look at coins in the same way again. This is the first time that the Royal Mint has opened a visitor experience, granting you unprecedented access to the inner workings of one of the world's most established organisations, which has been going for more than 1,000 years. You will discover many incredible facts and secrets about the Royal Mint. You'll also get to hear from some of the designers, the craftsmen and engineers who will help explain how coins are designed and produced on such a varied scale. You'll see how much care and precision goes into making the precious commemorative coins, which are produced to celebrate royal and national events, popular culture and personal achievements. Before we start, I want to ask you a quick question. Can you guess how many coins are produced here every year? It's a lot. But how many do you think? Got an answer? Keep it to yourselves, and we'll see if you're right at the end of this film. So, you're probably wondering why it's called the Royal Mint. Well, just think about whose image is on the head side of every coin. Her Majesty the Queen is the most recognised person in the world, and she's on every UK coin made here. Here is Her Majesty the Queen, who we recently celebrated as our longest reigning monarch, opening the Royal Mint here in Clentrisant back in 1968. Before TV and the internet, coins were probably one of the only ways that people got to know what their monarch looked like. And the word mint, well, that's easy. When you make a coin, you mint it. But you'll find out more about minting inside. The coins produced here are not just for use in the UK. Currently, the Royal Mint also makes coins and blanks for over 60 countries worldwide, including Jamaica, Tanzania, and Thailand. But there's more to the Royal Mint than just coins. In fact, hundreds of different medals are produced here every year too. These are awarded to people in recognition of military or service achievements, for the Royal Honours List, and for sporting accomplishments. In a few moments, you'll be taken into the factory experience where you will see coins being minted live. You'll also find out more about the machinery and skills needed for mass production. You'll then come back through this room and enter the main exhibition area through that door. Your tour is about to start. Hang on. I promised to tell you the answer to how many coins are minted here every year. Do you remember your guess? Well, I can tell you the answer is 90 million coins a week. That's almost 5 billion coins a year. I hope you enjoy the tour. And if you do have any questions, please just ask your host.
We were located on a street called Mint Street, believe it or not, which is still known as today, between the inner and outer walls of the Tower of London. Now on Mint Street we also included houses on site for all the staff, so as you can imagine a community soon formed and generations of families grew up together inside the walls of the tower. We also received some famous guests while we were there. In 1561, Queen Elizabeth came to visit to check on the new coinage. It was rumoured that the staff even put gravel down all along Mint Street along the mud to stop her dress getting dirty. We also featured in Samuel Pepys' famous diary. He came to visit and he was so impressed with how neat our dies were and the new King's portrait, which you can see here, that he wrote about us in his diary. But most influential of all was Sir Isaac Newton. He was master of the Mint for over a 30-year period, but he left behind a legacy of accuracy and integrity, which we still try to follow today. Now, production in the Tower of London was growing by then. We'd moved away from striking by hand, which you can see here in that corner there, to machinery-powered striking. This meant that we were making a lot more coins and we needed a lot more space, which we didn't have at the Tower of London. So we packed up our things and off we went to try and find a new premises which did have enough space for us. We decided to go just over the road to a place called Tower Hill. In Tower Hill, behind this grand facade, was a factory much larger in scale. This included the latest steam-powered machinery and the latest and best equipment that we could get back then to make the most perfect coins possible. We started off in Tower Hill with making 24 million coins in 1870, and then we moved on to be making 100 million coins 100 years later. So this was very fast moving for Tower Hill, and to keep up with this pace, they decided to hire more staff. Now this meant that the security around the perimeter of Tower Hill had to become really, really tight. So this was known as Military Way, as the military guard would patrol there, and later the Met Police would patrol there as well. Tower Hill was also home to the chief coin of the world, the gold sovereign. Tower Hill were doing brilliantly up until 1966, when the government decided that Britain would go decimal. Now unfortunately, Tower Hill had also reached its capacity in space by then. We had no more room to make any new coinage. So we decided to pack up our lilac lorries and drive all the way down the motorway to our new location here in Llantrisant. We chose to come to Llantrisant because the Chancellor of the Exchequer, James Callaghan, was not only Master of the Mint at the time, but he was also an MP for Cardiff at the time as well. And he said that he didn't mind where they put the mint as long as it was in a Welsh valley. So in 1968, the Queen officially opened the decimal branch here in Llantrisant, where we were producing coins every day so that we had enough in readiness for Decimalisation Day in 1971. Once Decimalisation Day had come and gone, they then decided that they wanted to move all production work from London down to Llantrisant, because up until then they still made the commemorative coinage and the medals in Tower Hill. But they stopped doing that there in 1975, and they struck the last coin there that year, which was a gold sovereign, and it's currently sat in the glass cabinet over there as number 2 for you all to have a look at. And now here in Llantrisant today, we are 35 acres in size as a site, which is enormous when you compare it to the only 4 acres we were in Tower Hill. We also employ over 1,000 people. We are the leading export mint around the world, and we are the largest mint in Western Europe. So you can see how much we've changed and evolved over the last 1,000 years, and who knows where we will be in the next 1,000 years. And that is the end of your guided tour. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves so far. There's lots more for you to see now around the exhibition. You can take as many pictures as you want to. To help you go around, we have highlight leaflets here for you. Please help yourselves to these. These will act like your guide as you go through the exhibition. And they'll just give you 14 highlights of the whole exhibition so you don't leave today without missing the best parts. We do have some extra bits around the exhibition at the moment as well. We have a temporary exhibit for Wallace and Gromit, for the Brit Awards, and for our 50th anniversary of being here in Llantrisant as well. So there's lots to see. If you retrace your steps through the door we just came through, out there you'll find your toilet facilities for while you're in the exhibition. Make sure you take your time going through, because when you go through the exit and come into the gift shop, you can't come back through those doors, okay? So make sure you see everything before you leave. We also have some of the dinosaur trails on as well for any kids that want to have a go at that while you're going through the exhibition. And that's it. Thank you very much for coming. It's lovely to meet you all, and enjoy the rest of your day. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank